Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me with my go-to makeup products. So these are makeup products I use all the time and I absolutely love. So if you want to see how I got this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so I've already gone ahead and taped off the corner of my eyes. This is going to give us a really nice and straight line for our eyeshadow and our eyeliner. So next I'm going to prime my eyelids with this NARS eyeshadow primer. Next I'm going to go ahead and go into our palette, and today we are using this Morphe 35R palette. Inside it looks like this. So just some really pretty shades. It's one of my go-to palettes because it has a lot of different things. You can make a lot of different eye looks with this. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is go into this cream shade right here. And we are just going to put that all over our lid to set it. Now that we put that eyeshadow primer on, it's just going to help everything blend out really well together and look really cohesive. So you can use whatever you have on hand for this. If you just have a setting powder, you can put some setting powder over it to set it, but I like to just go into any cream shade in the palette I'm using. So that is what we're doing here. Next we're going to go in with this shade right here, and we are going to use that as our transition color. So we are going to take some on a fluffy crease brush like this. I am using the Morphe M518, and we're going to go ahead and put that all around our crease. Start from outer corner, bring it all the way into inner corner, and just blend that out. Once we are done, we are going to go in with this shade right here, and we are going to put that right under the transition color that we just put in, just to deepen it up a little bit and give it some dimension. And we are going to use windshield wiper motions again just to blend that all out, make sure there are no harsh lines. Next we're going to go in with this color right here, and we are going to put it in our outer corner. And that is really going to smoke out the eyelid and give it some more dimension. So I'm going to take it on a little bit more of a pointed brush right here. And this is the Morphe M513. I'm just going to put it right in that outer corner and smoke out that eye. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is going to be our lid shade. So, first I'm actually going to spray my brush. I'm using this brush right here. It's the Sigma Firm Shader E57, and I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus spray. You could use any setting spray to do this, but once you get that on your brush and you dip it into your eyeshadow, it's really going to make the color pop and give it some vibrant color, and that's what I'm going for. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that original brush we were using, and we are going to pop back into that transition shade that we went in with at the beginning and get a little bit on our brush, and we are just going to go over everything we just did like so, just to make sure everything blends together really well and there are no harsh lines. We want everything to be really cohesive, so by blending this out, that's going to do that for us. Okay, so those are all of the eyeshadows we're going to put on our eyes today. So next, I'm going to go in with this eyeliner. It's the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I really like it. So I'm going to use this tape as a guide for my winged eyeliner. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off. And now I'm going to finish that wing and bring it from the outer corner to the inner corner. I'm going to just kind of hold it steady. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the face. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with this Smashbox primer water. Okay, for today's foundation, I'm going to be going in with my Hourglass stick. So if you watch my recent video on full coverage foundations, this is one of my favorite ones. This is a new find for me, and I have not been using anything else really. I've just become obsessed with this. So I have it in the shade Ivory, and the way I do it is I just put streaks all over my face and I blend it out with a brush, which I will show you in a second. But I cannot rave enough about this foundation. Like, I just am in love with it, and I'm still so shocked because I didn't think I was gonna like a stick foundation, and meanwhile now I can't put it down. So I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out if you have not tried it yet. Today I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am sure you have heard of this. This thing is so popular, but for a good reason, of course. It is amazing. It is so full coverage, and it makes you look flawless. It makes you look wide awake, no dark circles, which is definitely what I need. So I have it in Light Sand. I also have another shade, but this is what I am going in with today. So I'm going to bring that right under my eyes in a triangle formation, of course. And that's going to help brighten up the eyes and really just drag light from here to here and make you look really awake. But I am not going to drag it across the middle of my face, and that is for a specific reason, which I will tell you about. So using this wet L'Oreal Beauty Sponge, I have this really small one, which is perfect for things like this. They actually have a slightly bigger one that's good for your concealer. I just misplaced it, so I'm going to be using this. I do really like that it has this flat edge though, so I can really get right up here by my eye. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out, and let me show you what I do. So as I blend this out, it's so full coverage, and it can almost be a little bit heavy that you don't need too much. So what I do is, what I have on my blender like this, I will slightly bring up the bridge of my nose. And I do that because I have a very, very dry nose, and makeup tends to break up on it all the time. I can barely find something that will stay all day on my nose. And what happens when I drag that concealer down my face, down the center of my nose, and when I try to blend it out, the motion of going like this on my nose breaks it up, and it will not stay. And once it's broken up on my nose, it is so hard to get anything to be able to stay, even if I go back in with foundation or whatever I do. So I don't do that anymore. I just take extra concealer like this, and I just put it down, and it puts the perfect amount on. I don't have to blend it out too much. Like, you can already see that it's transferring up here just from that. And I'll bring some on my chin like this, and it puts the perfect amount of product on my nose so that I don't have to blend it out too harshly, and it won't break up. So you can see my nose is fully covered now, and it doesn't have any problem areas, and it will stay all day. it's time to set our makeup so that it stays all day and it does not move. This is definitely a necessary step. So I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I love this stuff. I think it just makes your skin look so flawless. So what I do is I pour some into my cap, and I'm going to be using a little sponge like this to bake underneath my eyes. And why I'm doing that is to really lock in the foundation and concealer and make sure nothing moves all day. While I let that bake, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. And today I will be using the Anastasia Brow Definer. It looks like this. And it has the pencil on one side, and it has a spoolie on the other side. So to do my brows, I am just going to line them with this pencil, mostly on the outside of the brow, and then just fill in the middle. Like, look at that. Eyebrow? No eyebrow. Eyebrow. I mean, this is crazy. What would we do without eyebrow product? I don't know. Tell you guys a funny story really quick. I did not start filling in my eyebrows until probably like maybe 3 years ago, and don't ask me why. It's just because I don't know, I feel like I didn't know that much about eyebrows. I didn't use that much makeup. When I was growing up, it just wasn't like as big of a thing. I think the eyebrows just like had this huge boom when everyone had to have like brow definer, everyone had to have eyebrow pencils, and everyone started filling in their eyebrows, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to fill in my eyebrows because I have no eyebrows. And so, yeah, I did not start filling in my eyebrows until about 3 years ago. But hey, we've come a long way. Moving on, we are going to put on some brow gel. Again, this is by Anastasia. You can see it right there. And this is just going to set our brow in place so none of the hairs move all day long. Okay guys, we can go ahead and wipe that translucent powder away, and I kind of just powder it off and rub it all over the rest of my face to set the rest of my makeup, make sure nothing is going anywhere. Now it is time to bronze because I look so pale right now. So we are going to be bronzing with this Marc Jacobs bronzer, and I seriously love this thing. So look at that pan. I mean, that is a huge thing of bronzer. So I love it, and I love the shade. This is 102 Tantric, and I just think it is the perfect bronzing color. I just think it looks so pretty on the skin. I'm also going to do a quick contour with this bronzer, so I'm using this brush. I'm not sure how you say that, Japanese. We'll go with that. And just dip it in like so, and go right under that cheekbone, just to really carve out those cheekbones. So for blush today, I'm going to be using this Marc Jacobs blush. It is 504 Kink and Kisses. When you open it up, it looks like this. And I really love it because it gives you some different shades you can work with. So I'm going to go in with this side and kind of keep it lighter, but if you want a brighter, more pigmented shade, you can always go in with that other side. For highlighter, I'm going in with this Becca Cosmetics highlighter by Jaclyn Hill. I love this stuff. It is Champagne Pop, of course. That is so gorgeous. So I am going to go in with this and highlight my cheekbones. Then I'm going to take a different brush and I'm going to highlight the center of my nose. And now we're going to jump back to eyes to finish up the look. So I'm going to take some highlighter and pop it in the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to take that same highlighter and highlight the brow bone. Now I'm going to go in with this NARS eyeliner and line my lower waterline. Now I'm going to pop back into this palette and I'm going to go in with this color. We're going to go ahead and put that right on our lower lash line and smoke out that lower lash line. Now I'm going to pop back into our lid shade and we are going to go right over that line again. Okay guys, I am going to pop on some false lashes and I will be right back. Okay guys, to finish up this look, I am going to put on some lipstick. So I am using the Too Faced Melted shade in Nude. And if you're new to my channel or new to the blog, you might not know this, but I love, 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 love nude lipsticks. They are basically all I wear on my lips. I just love how it looks so, so much. So I am obsessed with nude lipsticks. If you have any like holy grail nude lipsticks or nude glosses or anything like that, please leave me a comment below because I would love to check them out. And I will do a tutorial if you guys would like on all of my nude lipsticks and do swatches and tell you guys which ones are my favorite. So if you want to see that video, just leave a comment down below letting me know. Okay guys, that is everything for this video. This is the completed Get Ready With Me, my go-to products look. So if you liked it, please make sure to subscribe below, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Let me know that you liked it and that you want to see more videos like this. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I will see you guys in my next video.
Hey, hey, hey. I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get